Hey everybody, this is Ken Jobst with a closer look at Pastor's midweek message that's entitled The Starting Point for a Miracle. The Starting Point for a Miracle is the last in Pastor Cosby's midweek series that we've been enjoying, entitled How to Win When You Don't Fit In. This message, The Starting Point for a Miracle, is based on a scripture passage from 2 Kings chapter 4, where the prophet Elisha comes to a woman whose husband has died and they're about to take the kids away, and she doesn't know what to do. And Elisha says, look, go to your neighbors and ask them for empty cans, empty jars, empty buckets, whatever kind of vessel they have. Ask for them. Have your kids go to the neighbors and say, bring me this stuff. So the kids go and they bring in empty pop bottles, they bring buckets, they bring all kinds of vessels. And what Elisha had told the woman was to pour out the oil that was in her little cruse of oil, and she would pour out that oil, and the cruse would keep replenishing. Sure enough, that's what happens. The sons bring in all of these containers. The woman says, do you have any more containers? Nope, no more containers. And she pours out the oil, and she keeps pouring and keeps pouring and keeps pouring, and fills this bucket and that can and this jar and that bottle, and fills all of the containers up. And when the last container is filled up, she says, is there any more containers? I said, nope. Well, okay. Then the oil stopped flowing from the cruse. Now, Pastor's insight to this is tremendous. And once again, the title of his message is The Starting Point for a Miracle. Where do miracles begin? The answer is miracles begin with what you have. Elisha ascertained, well, the woman has a little bit of oil, and Elisha began and used the miracle, made the miracle around what the woman had. It's very important that when we look at our lives, we focus on the things that we have rather than the things that we don't have. You can go through life with what's called deficit thinking. I wish I had that. Oh, if only I had that. Or you can go through life with asset-based thinking. I've got this as a resource. I've got that as a resource. It makes a tremendous difference in the way we live our lives. So I encourage you once again to take a closer look and dive in to Pastor Cosby's midweek message, The Starting Point for a Miracle. And understand, God always begins with what we have. God never begins with what we don't have. You've got resources you haven't even thought about. It'd be a good thing to take an inventory of those resources. Who do I know? What can I do? What resources do I have available to me? And count your resources and count your blessings. Once again, with a closer look, this is Ken Jobst. Thanks for being a part of the study. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.